Howdy, y'all. First, an apology for being out the last year. I finished one degree in November, and now I'm starting another one. Someone please clarify if this makes me smart or insane. Anyway, I have also been asked several times over now to do reviews of really odd things, as you may have noticed, and I have only done a podcast on a few of them, but using one of them at a recent event along with my first pro mic on an iPhone has a lot of people asking a lot of questions. So let me just nip this in the bud with this podcast on what I used and why it's so great.
Breaker, breaker into the black. This is Long Haul Preacher and I ain't going back.
If I'm on a road trip and just having fun, I don't want to lug around a large professional tripod, which I do have, nor these days an SLR or similarly large camera. I also don't want to use just my iPhone and my unsteady hands, but then what can this old guy do? Well, part of the answer was from when I first started podcasting. The Apogee 96K professional microphone for iPad and iPhone. Keeping in mind that this is an older and much harder to find model now, it can give you that professional edge in recording that you are looking for, using a USB adapter to hook up to your computer, while also usable on your lightning cable device with another adapter. Looking at Amazon, you can pick up the newer version, the Mic Plus, for under $250. The second part is the tripod. Now, this isn't really a tripod. I was introduced to a selfie stick not that long ago as something to review. Not really being a fan of selfie sticks, however, I had to really look at it before I would agree. What changed my mind is the tripod handle. While it may not be the most comfortable thing in the world to grip for selfie shots, the tripod makes it possible to keep a very small tripod footprint, helpful in crowded spaces or on a table, while the extension allows for taller shots than I could get from a simple tabletop tripod. Now, just to give you an example, I've set up the system right here. The mic is blinking at me right now. As long as it doesn't go yellow, it's pretty good chance that it's giving me good sound. And the phone is on the stand right now. Again, it's a tripod selfie stick as well, and so actually it can go pretty high. And if I wanted to, for just pictures, I could also use the Bluetooth clicker to take pictures from afar. And so if I raise it really high, for example, I wouldn't have to actually touch the phone. I could actually just back up and go click, take the picture. For videos, it's not so easy. This does not work with videos, at least not on my iPhone. But for taking pictures, works fine. The Kamisafe selfie stick tripod can be found on Amazon for $25.99. It is made primarily of industrial aluminum and comes with a carry case and the smartphone clip. Out of everything I have reviewed to date, this is the best investment for both work and play I have made. As for what phone to use, personally I use an iPhone XS Max today and have been with iPhone for quite a while, come to think of it. That is a personal preference, and I will admit I do not trust Android devices. I would be more likely to try a Windows phone as well. Why the Max? Because the smartphones have been getting so large and bulky lately that when my old iPhone failed, I figured I'd just as well get a replacement for the pad that died a couple years before. Yep, I'm being honest about that. I still think it's a bulky mess, but at least I can read the screen better. And that's it for this review episode, looking at the tools I use to do video on the road. If you have any questions, drop me a line at info@longhaulpreacher.space or put it in the YouTube comments. Please like as well in YouTube or consider doing a Patreon subscription for as little as $1 a month so I have more time to do these podcasts. Well, thanks for joining me this week. God bless on this wonderful resurrection season, and I'll catch you all down the road.